this is quick news in 5 minutes with Doug. So we'll start out with the U.S. Cases and deaths. The total number of cases, according to CDC, updated March 30th, are 140,904, with a total number of deaths at 2,405. Just yesterday, I was on the CDC website, and they said the deaths were 1,600, I think. So the deaths have almost doubled since yesterday, which is incredible. Shows how fast this is going. Experts were right about how cases are going to double in just a few days. Yesterday, I think the cases they've gone up 30-something thousand. Still a lot. Okay, so Dr. Deborah Birx said that if we do things almost perfectly, the deaths could be up to 200,000. Right now, see real quick, we have 140,000 cases. We don't even have that many deaths. So right now, it's not too bad. The deaths to cases, it's not as bad. It's not like there's like 90% of people that get coronavirus are dead. Just 2,000 out of 140,000. Still bad, but it's not as bad as, well, it's just not as bad as the total number of cases. So Deborah Birx said that it could get up to 200,000 so right now I was thinking about this, and it was at 1,000, the deaths were at 1,000 yesterday, and the cases are at 140,000. If these keep doubling and doubling, we could be up to 200,000 deaths if we do everything perfectly right, which means quarantine, get the test out available, a lot more shelter in place than we're doing, and then we could have 200,000 deaths. So if this keeps doubling and doubling and doubling, we could be there in 3 weeks or whatever. It wouldn't be too long when we reach the peak, and that's just if we do everything right. So now we'll go on to Amazon. Amazon is having some trouble with, they had 7 employees at the New York City facility have already fallen sick with COVID-19. According to a recent report, 200 Amazon workers plan to walk out of the company's New York City warehouse, where 7 workers have fallen sick with the Chinese virus in protest to poor safety measures. So, I guess Amazon workers who are packaging and sending it out, they're getting sick with the Chinese virus. So if you do get Amazon packages, make sure to wash carefully, even if they're wherever they're coming from. Doesn't matter if they're not coming from China. Should probably wash it because Amazon is having some trouble. Amazon is a huge part of how we're surviving right now. People are ordering tons of stuff on Amazon. So it's going to be, right now only 200 Amazon workers plan to walk out, but there could be more. So just make sure you wash carefully once you get your packages. So the virus death toll in Wuhan is over 10 times China's official number. So we all know China has been lying a little. They shut down, after they said everything was fine, they shut down the movie theaters. If they shut down the movie theaters again, I doubt that they're doing perfectly fine. So there's been reports people in Wuhan are complaining because hospitals wouldn't let them in, so they could let down the official number and make it look like they're doing okay, because really China is completely to blame for all of this. They need to stop eating bats. It's true. It is the Chinese virus. They started SARS, they started COVID-19. This is totally them. So they're probably just trying to let it go some more, say everything's going to be okay, make it, because we really need to be considering what we're doing with China. China is a huge problem. It's not working for them. So they're not, apparently in Wuhan at least, it's 10 times what China is saying. So when China says they're perfectly fine, they're not. At least not what they're saying. Still bad. And people in Wuhan and China are mad about this. Hospitals aren't letting them in. It's a big problem. We've gone over time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.